Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back on a Monday night, my Cadillacers. I hope everybody had themselves a good Monday, a good start to the work week, you know what I'm saying? To the hustle and bustle, to the grind, you know what I'm talking about? Salute to everybody on the chat yesterday, you know what I mean? It was a, man, I don't know what to think about the whole Drake and Kai Snet, you know what I'm saying? If you get a chance, go check out the video, you know what I'm talking about? Well, let me make sure my monitors is good. As a matter of fact, hold on, my other monitor ain't even on. Y'all, hold on. I'm tripping. Hold on. Make sure I'm good over here. Get my earpiece on, y'all. But everybody, hopefully everybody's doing good though. You know what I'm saying? It's Monday night. What a weekend though. What a weekend. Papoose, Remy Ma, divorce papers are settled. Now the internet's ablaze. Alright, the internet is ablaze. So I done got, I want us to touch on this one last time before we move on, because this is a hot topic right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a very hot topic. Divorce people are saying, Remy decides she's gonna go off. Papoose decides he's gonna go off in a freestyle. Clarissa goes off. Like it's a lot of back and forth going on right now. So we're gonna dissect all the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Before we do that, as always, y'all, you know what I mean? We grown folks out here, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate if y'all got the babies, if y'all got the children, you know what I mean? They in another room. We having grown folks conversation. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that always comes through and shows love. Shout out my homegirls in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but love for y'all. And if you're feeling good, feeling great, go ahead and put a rose in the chat for yourself. And all my partners, if you're feeling good, feeling great, go ahead and put a salute in the chat for me. You know what I'm talking about? Now, hold on a second. I gotta make sure I'm good on all fronts here. So now that we got that out the way, shout out Lady T in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Original Cadillac on the channel. Always on time. You know what I'm saying? 8:01, so we can get down to the show. You know what I'm saying? All right. What I'm about to show y'all is a panel discussion. You understand? So the internet's ablaze in a different way right now. They trying to say the boy Papoose is looking kind of soft, looking like, you know what I mean? And there's some other things that kind of transpired. So we're gonna dissect it. And y'all let me know what y'all think as we going through these clips. You know what I'm talking about?
Pap Too Nice is. What do you think about the whole situation? Shout out to Anthony Brian Logan also.
Well, it's his relationship, so I don't want to say he's too nice, but it does seem like he likes more dominant women. And I think it automatically is going to make a man look weak and make him look like he's losing. If he's with somebody who's kind of wearing the pants, it seemed like she was wearing the pants.
Why do you say it looks like she was wearing the pants?
She's hard. Like you said, she's hard. She was in prison. And then it doesn't seem like she's from the information I have, doesn't seem like she's a great woman, doesn't seem like she's a great mother. Why would you not have enough? Well, he left now, but he
All right. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, cause this what she just said is Pap is soft. He's the type of individual that likes, I guess, aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Type woman. You know what I mean? Because like, her reference is why didn't he leave when he knew she was doing all this cheating and doing all this and all that other stuff, and then that she's wearing the pants. It can look that way if you're not careful. You know what I'm saying? Because in all honesty, I have to do my research. So when she's talking all this and that, she owns her own battle league with rappers, and the man she's dating is one of the rappers. And she's his boss. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know what Papoose does currently, besides date, Clarissa. What does he do? We don't know. So this is when she says he's broke. We don't know, because she keeps showing us us the receipts. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, y'all.
But it's like if you don't have enough boundaries as a man, like now she's so out of control, and she's airing out their dirty laundry. Like he never really had control of her to begin with, and that's just not respectable. She clearly does not respect him.
Look at Remy and Pat.
What do you say? What do you say? Remy's not rap only women that are judging him from Remy. He has 2 other BMs. What are you talking about? The dude? He works with Tone. So you talking about Easy or what Easy what name again? Shit, god damn it. Easy the Block Hugger or some shit like that, what the fuck his name is. Okay, hold on. But hold on. We're gonna get there though. We're gonna get there. I didn't get that information tonight. You letting me know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You got the scope. I'm just reporting the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm reporting the shit. You know what I mean? But for that matter, what? Okay, but if Remy's running the league, she's still now on her side. I remember we're straight up and down at 6 o'clock. On her side, she's gonna say, "What does Papoose do?" That's all I'm saying. That's what she's gonna bring to the table. Currently, you know what I'm saying? Now, on both sides.
Shit going crazy all weekend. Man. Shit, wow, my nigga.
Shit.
All 'cause of this
Hold
piece
on,
of
I think
paper.
I started my monitor too quick. Hold on a second. I got this monitor catch up. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna let it run, y'all. Hold on.
They was black love. Now, I'm not taking nobody's side. Remy's my friend and Pap's my friend. I don't have a side in this. All because of some paper, shit is messy all weekend. Remy pulling out pawn shop receipt, talking about her Cartier bracelet is missing. Pap talking about he knocked the nigga out that she dating. This has been a mess all weekend. You know why? Because of this piece of paper. When you're a girlfriend or boyfriend, just leave. And I know squad is right. You ain't staying that long to where you think you live here. Cause they'll run that too, fellas. Don't get caught up in that. Try and kick her out, and it's been 8 months, and now she got squatters' rights and all that shit. Yo, get that.
But now sorry, y'all. Now you got a point though. If he got other baby moms and she's the only one disgruntled, it does make her look off. Alright. Very good point you made there. Now you're gonna I can't lie that. You see what I'm saying? We can't I gotta call it straight up and down like 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Now, but what Cameron is trying to say is what I was trying to tell y'all before. Listen. When Remy speaks, I want you. We're gonna look at the comments in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Because this is where I'm going with this. Because there's some crazy people out here that's going. The narrative will look like. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Papoose is the Federline or Federer or what? The guy that was dating Britney Spears. When I said it, and then Cam said the same thing. So when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, I gotta show the family. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna play it. Hold up.
10-day joint, go home for 10 and come back for 10 if you really like her. Because at the end of the day, it's too many laws for the person without the money. Now, you know who's probably your sucker to all the females? Now, it's cool when they do it. It's probably when Kevin Federer do it. Kevin Federer's up $100 million off of 3 wives. Britney Spears, forget the other 2 actresses, but women to say he's a sucker. Because he doing what Dre or somebody doing. Somebody with more money is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shout out to Kevin Federer.
Okay. We heard what Cam had to say. Before I get back to the comment section, we heard what Cam had to say. Cam is alluding to kind of what I said. If you're not careful, based off the fact that present day, I didn't even know Remy had the motherfucking the rap league. I didn't even know she had the battle league. So I found that out. So she was on her hustle. So when she says she's taking care of shit, she's doing X, Y, and Z, this is why she's calling on, and then she's trying to say he ain't got nothing. I'm missing what the outside saying. So now when Karen says the Federer thing, it's what the outside's gonna look like. It's like, yo, so what? And then he leaves Remy, the new girl, got more money than him still. I'm just saying. I'm not picking no sides down the middle. You know what I'm saying? But for Cam to see kind of like the same thing when he was running with it, I'm like, yo, I can kind of see where she could kind of finesse it. But now we're gonna go into these comments. Cause when I seen these comments, I said, yo, bro, this thing is really divided down the middle. I think some women are very ungrateful when they have a good man. That's the first. This is what I'm gonna start off with. This is what I'm gonna start off with. It don't even fucking matter if she was making more money. It doesn't fucking. It wouldn't even fucking matter when you're a team though. You know what I'm saying? I find I'm not in the relationship, but if to say Remy was making more money, oh shit, y'all give me a second. Hold on, my monitor shut off. Y'all give me a second. Hold on. What the hell's going on here? What the fuck? What the hell happened here, dog? God damn. There we go. My bad, y'all. God damn, monitor shut off in the motherfucker. Alright. Back to what I was saying, right? It wouldn't even matter. Like, when you're a team. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I gotta. Hold on. I'm kind of blurry. Hold on. 3-8. I'm gonna get logged into my monitor here. Alright. Let the blurriness go away. Okay. So, if you're a team, it wouldn't even matter because we're together. We're a unit. You get what I'm saying? So if mom's up this right now, and I got to be holding it down, that's how it is. On the flip side, if it's the other way around, it's the other way around. That's called being a team. You know what I'm saying? So to me, she's ungrateful. If you were the one that was up at a period of time, what about when Papoose was up? He was taking care of every motherfucking thing. Correct? That nigga was taking care of every fucking thing. The nigga moved the fucking family, was fucking, what do you call it? He moved the family close to the prison. You know what I mean? He was making sure he was taking care of you. Where we at? Okay, now I got my monitor up. Y'all give me a second. Let me get this shit straight. Where we at here? 2-5. Okay, bam. All right. So if he was being a good man. You know what I'm saying? So when he was up, it wasn't no complaint. And a lot of times I see that shit, bro. If the man's up, he's handling his business. You know what I'm saying? If the man's up, he's handling his business. When the man's down, the woman has to do it. Suddenly nigga ain't shit and all that. Well, what about when I was up? Okay, so let me show you something, all right? All right, let's go through. I'm going to play this right now, and we're going to listen to what she got to say. And then y'all got to let me know what y'all think in the comment section, because they're going to get sticky right now.
This man said since I've been with her.
Oh, what the hell? Hold on. Pause this. Pause. What the hell? Y'all give me a second, man. I got to make sure this ain't even... There we go. Click this bad boy in. All right, now I'm good. Let me bring this back a little bit. All right, bet. Let me bring this back. Okay.
This man says since I've been with her, I've wrote 90% of her material. Embarrassing for who kids? My son is 24 years old.
Okay, listen to her responses. I'm like, this woman doesn't think correctly though. And honestly, somebody in the chat said your children is the one that's suffering. Like basically, your children are the one that's affected from all this shit. Listen to her response. Ignorant as fuck. And I'm like, yo, I don't understand. Like women like this. Yeah. I'm gonna play. Y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, let's go.
My stepson is 25 years old. My stepdaughter is 28, about to be 29. All the kids is damn near the same age as his current cover-up situation. They fine. My baby, she's 6. She has monitors on her phone. She can't just see anything. She can't just go into anything. And when it get crazy, I'd be like, well, Daddy was upset. He was wilding out. Don't pay it no mind. And Mommy had to set some things straight. They'll be fine. Okay? They'll be fine. I know he live now. I was on the live from my daughter's page because he blocked me right before he allegedly filed for divorce and dropped the paperwork. I got blocked.
All right, think about that for a second. Hold on, I'm gonna get you 1 second, Mike. Think about that for a second, bro. You mean to tell me, and the man block, you had to go to your daughter's account to watch what the fuck he's doing? Why are you worried about what the fuck he's doing? If you the one that moved on, if you the one that's whatever, why the fuck you worried about what he's doing? I'm not gonna, like, yo, bro, if I move on, I'm not gonna go to my kid's account to watch what the fuck you doing. I'm not doing that. Then on top of that now, when her viewer in her comment section says something like that, some respectable stuff, but what about the kids? Because that's what I would be saying. What about the kids? Like, we don't need all this because of the kids. She blew it off like it was nothing. She didn't even care. We got a comment. Dirty Jersey in the house. Shout out New Jersey. We got a comment. Remy is mad because she doesn't have mind control of Pap anymore. Facts. 100%. Yo, I'm glad you said that shit. Because, yo, bro, it really is. You see, cause when you're in love, and you're like really in love, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you with somebody as a manipulator, they're going to take advantage of that. And that's where the mind control comes from. You know what I'm saying? That's 100% facts. And now that he's out living his life, she mad. She mad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? She said, tell your girl to stop talking about you and her. She, okay. You and her, okay. Yo, and she's the one doing all the goddamn talking. That's what I noticed. You know what I'm saying? What Lady T got to say? Stalking is a sign of bitterness. Facts. I said, yo, she just said it on live. You can't, this is why. As a matter of fact, she later deleted this live. So luckily we still got it. You know what I'm saying? But the motherfucker, for her to say that shit, I said, yo, bro, sometimes you just can't go on live and then you just, because you sometimes, if you're not thinking, you're not going to remember what the fuck's coming out of your mouth. You're going to get held accountable for everything you say once you're live. Especially when you get to that level. You know what I'm saying? Now she got people looking up Pap, son. That's messed up. Yo, but alright. What? I'm glad you said that. What is up with Pap's son? I don't hear people mention Pap's son like, wait, he in jail or something? If you know about that, if you can let me know, you know what I'm saying? What's up with, because I don't heard about Pap's son. But what, I don't know. But I do know she did mention one time that the Clarissa is 1 year older than his oldest kid, and I'm like, God damn. So, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. She sounds like she's jealous. Oh, okay. You see? Thank you, brother. I'm not. It's what I thought to myself, but I couldn't verify it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like to talk propaganda. One thing I'm not ever gonna do is tell y'all something that I have no verification of or source. So I'm saying, but I assume something like that. I assume either he's in jail or what you just said. So now when you said that, all right, cool, I get it. But god damn, man, why would she do that? And you know what? Fuck that. No, she can't be clowning old boy's son, and you was all caught up with some little girl or some lady. You know what I'm saying? In bed with your kids and all kind of shit. So I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a double standard. You know what I'm saying? She's very ungrateful. But when I look at her chats, you know what I'm saying? Alright? Why he keep talking about Easy? So that's somebody making it seem like, yo, he's jealous of their relationship. Oh, hold on, what else here? What? No, okay, whatever, but you don't care. No. Yeah, okay, so somebody right here. But you don't care, right? Laugh my ass. All up his shit. Facts. She gonna act like she don't give a fuck, but she's all up in. She don't keep talking about these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's continue, man. Let's rock and roll, man.
They comedians, ain't nothing funny about them.
All right, Pat's response. We got some lyrics. Pat, all right. I just noticed Pat went and got fresh for the occasion. I said, hold on. I ain't seen a nigga look like this in a while. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't seen a nigga look like that in a while. So I say either Pap come back with some shit. I don't know, but he was pissed off. Oh shit.
Feeling froggy, jump, dissect them and make a study out them. When you fill them with exit wounds, bullets to hurry out them. Everybody say they the goat, so you make curry out them. Can't go to parties unless you wearing the theme clothes. Whatever happened to the G code? I ain't wearing no costume. How I'm gonna fit my gun underneath those? I don't follow the dress code, I follow the street code. The mode of a beast. Papoose travel in beast mode, quick to reload. I be banging like Hit Boy and Big Hit. 30 round loaded Draco, the big clip. The fire and pin ignite the primer and leave your wig split. Letting go the clutch in the Lamborghini, the stick shift. The Night Rider moving like Michael Knight when he went kick. Don't gotta lose love for your homies just cause they did shit. You can still love them, just gotta love from a distance. Doing calisthenics constantly, just to get ripped. Each set was 10 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, and 10 dips. Leave your jaw broke, now you gotta talk with your lip zip. You gon' have to eat through a fucking straw. Sip, sip, LB Supreme, the logo so stitch. Rick Owens, I'm on that 5-year farm and big drip. If the war's on, it's on forever. The marathon continues like Nipsey Hussle, the big grip. Paid in full, squeezing like Rico when he hit Mitch. Bumping children's story, the great adventures of...
Well, one.
I think Pap. If I'm Pap, she just ignited a fire. I'm getting back in the booth, not on some attacking the situation. On the I'm hot right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, cause from a mainstream perspective, Pap was always underground, so you got to get back to the underground and feed the audience. You know what I'm saying? Especially at a time like this, like that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? So him in the car, he's rapping. I said it's cool, but what the other side's gonna say is, yo, bro, you look like you're trying too much. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's how she's gonna try to spin it, but that's what a person will do. All right, man, I put it like this, bro. He's damned if he do, damned if he don't. And that's why I don't like it. You're a good guy, right? And if she fucks up, no matter if you don't say shit, oh, you're soft. If you do say shit, oh, that's a problem. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. That's all I'm saying, bro. This is what Clarissa got to say. And she got some real fucking, she got some shit she got to let off her chest, bro. And you got to remember, the paperwork signed is divorced. You know what I mean? So now, shit's coming out. You know what I mean?
Oh, I just want to do things in order, man. Do things in order. If anybody on here been following when everybody learned about me and Pat from December, you know what I'm saying? I will start by saying that we were private for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I really was enjoying our private relationship, and I enjoy our relationship now, But I just find it so crazy that a lot of y'all owe me an apology. I know it's a couple haters on here, whatever.
Before she speaks, I want to touch on those two comments. It is a double-edged sword. In society, it's a double-edged sword, and I don't really like it for men. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like the part of what I'm about to say, but it's like a girl can say whatever, and whether it's true or not, now your reputation's a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. I don't like it. But Knight also says here, you know what I'm saying? Pap stopped the live watch. Yo, he blocked the bitch. So she said it herself. Come on, my nigga. Like, come on. This is all factual shit. She said it out of her own mouth. Yo, he blocked me. You know why? He don't got time for nonsense. That's what I would have did. I'd have blocked your shit. Fuck that. I'm not going back and forth with you. I don't want to see none of the shit you talking about. See, it's all about your energy and your space. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want no negative energy. That's why I don't watch bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like propaganda. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to certain music. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want my mind to be affected by certain shit. So I can see Papoose block the bitch because of that. Now listen carefully to what Clarissa has to say, because she come with timeline and some shit that I didn't even know about. So y'all better listen. This girl Remy ain't simple, dog. She fucked up. She fucked up in her head. I swear to God, she fucked up.
Some fans too, but But anybody that was on here, if you had, once my number got leaked by Remy Ma in December, if any of y'all text my phone, called my phone, you called me a side chick, y'all was calling me a homewrecker, just for her to come out today and tell y'all what I had already told y'all, that she had a boyfriend for 2-3 years, and y'all was coming at me, disrespecting me, wondering why I didn't respond. You damn right, I was promoting.
Bro, okay. The lady leaked your number. I don't even know how that happened, but she leaked it. Now you're getting all these random motherfuckers messaging you. Now this is what I'm saying, the double standard comes in, because it happens to females too. Look at her situation. She, because she doesn't say anything, trying to stay out the motherfucking business. It's none of my business, which is the right thing to do. She looking like the side bitch. She looking like the home wrecker. She looking like that. This is what they call her because she ain't said shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got another message. You know what I'm saying? Morakan T. Alright, I'm glad it's over. Facts. I mean, from Papoose standpoint of being a good man, bro. Like, listen, we seen her cheat. It wasn't like she was hiding. Now, what I am gonna say though, she's still with the brother. You know what I'm saying? She's still, right? She's still with the brother. So, shout out China. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to them. You know what I mean? I think I will say this. Clarissa and Papoose look very happy. Okay, one. But Remy and her partner look happy too. I'm just saying, when I see them rolling, when I see how they matching outfits type shit, they always together. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see. But she could end up being cursed to the shit that she's saying about Papoose. Because you gotta remember, if what she's telling me, you know what I'm saying, is that she owns the motherfucker that she said herself out of her mouth. That motherfucker's her employee because he's the battle rapper and she owns the league. She knows what he gets paid. So what if he's using her? I don't know. But we gonna let Clarissa tell us the timeline of the shit. You know what I'm saying?
My movie, and I was promoting my fight.
It makes sense. This man ain't right 90% of anything. Like, I wish he paid 90% of the bills. We probably wouldn't be here. But that's neither here nor there. Not only did this man not right for me, that's where a lot of his animosity comes from. Every time we would do interviews and people would be like, oh my God, do y'all rap battle? Who's better? He'd be like, she's better. In his heart though, it pains him because he really wants this.
I said, yo, what kind of propaganda nonsense are we talking about? Ain't no way you gonna tell me that you're a better rapper than Papoose? Off the top of the head? Like off the top of the rip, we just gonna rap some shit back and forth? Then you ain't, come on now. Now, the 90% of your raps, I wasn't there. When Pap said he's got a whole document, all drives and all this computer and shit, when motherfuckers talk like that, they got the evidence. It's called receipts, dog. You know what I'm saying? I've been there, dealing with a disgruntled woman. When you're dealing with a disgruntled woman, you got to have your receipts. And Pap guy's receipts. So I don't understand. She said if he would have paid 90% of the bills, they wouldn't be in this situation. So again, she's trying to make it seem like she's the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the rap battle league was Remy. Okay, with Pap and Remy's thing. Okay, once the guy started playing with that, okay, she started because it was what Pat wanted to do. Okay. It's funny everything that Clarissa had something to make. But it's a distraction though. There was somebody that left a comment one time too. It's a distraction. Like Clarissa should be focused on her fight. She should be focused on her fight. But she's sitting here worried about what, like, why are you taking time out of your time to be training and shit to do your makeup and all that shit to come on live? I ain't never seen the motherfucker on live like that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know. Thank you, Knight, because I didn't know it would make sense now. Because if you're a team, If you're a team family, walk with me now. What's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. That's, right? So they got a league. It's not her league, it's their league. I'm glad you pointed that out, Knight. I appreciate you, big dog. It would have been like this. Couldn't be no other way. You know what I'm saying? So this is ego coming in now. You know what I'm saying? If he wants to let you be the face of the league, that's cool and all. But it's still our shit. So now he walk off and you get to keep the shit and you trying to disrespect. I don't know. That's what it looked like. But we straight up and down like 6 o'clock. We not 6:01. We not 5:09. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let her keep on speaking so we could judge the information as it is. You know what I'm talking about?
He wants this. We're talking about somebody who literally sat and made an album each month for a year straight that nobody purchased.
So now let's just continue to go from there. So now that up in February, once me and Pap actually decided to come out on our own terms at the fight. At the fight, when we decided to come out up on our own terms, then after that, the blogs picked it up and all this stuff, and everybody's still talking about all this stuff. And I hate how y'all skipped over the main part. Why would, if he knocked this dude out, if he knocked this dude out, right, and then they separated, he was separated way before I came into the equation. So anybody who even came at me talking anything is crazy. And people like, oh, why didn't you respond back in December? For what I'm doing? Fighting over somebody? I'm not fighting over nobody. We together. We chose each other.
I didn't say nothing about who he was with last week, who he was with last month, who he was with last year, who he was with 10 years ago. I didn't say anything about any of them. I don't care. I don't care why it's over. I don't care.
Clarissa doesn't care. She cares. She cares. I feel like she's hurt. She might have moved on. She might look happy. But if she was really, really, really happy, bro, why would she be carrying on with these antics? I don't understand. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? For Pap, he could just get back to making music and it's all good. For her, you're taking over a business that was supposed to be a family-run business. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let her continue.
Who cheated? Who didn't pay for this? Who left? I just want it to be over.
I was blackmailed.
What they saying? What they saying? I was being blackmailed. If I ever was blackmailed, I know the man that threatened to put out sex tapes of me and talking about I was blackmailed. He been saying, I'm gonna tell everybody I wrote your rhymes. I said, and anybody that believes you is just as dumb as you. Period. See, the reason why that...
Yo, hold on. She just said she been on the person that was supposed to put out the sex tape. So it's not the guy she's with? Yo, fam. If I'm listening correctly, oh, this motherfucker is a habitual. She cheats all the goddamn time. She lived to fuck other niggas. Like, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know women. Listen, bro. One time back in the day, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was knocking this one lady. She was older than me. You know what I'm saying? About some years and shit. And she's married. So I gotta ask her, like, yo, why are you doing this? Cause I'm confused as shit. I'm trying to understand why. Cause we ain't going nowhere. We ain't got no relationship. We ain't going nowhere. She gonna look me dead in my face and say, sometimes I just like new dick. I said, whoa, shit, nigga. I said, okay, that's kind of like Raymond. It's just, she just like new excitement. She just wants new, you know what I mean? Pardon my French. But goddamn, you don't want to, a woman like that can't be a wife is what I'm saying. She just wants to be out there and have fun. Which is cool and all. But, yo, Pat was more of a guy, I want to have a family. I want to do things the right way. That's what I see. But we going to let her continue. She said she wasn't, what's what I'm looking for? She wasn't brainwashed, though. That's what she said.
I won't work with you, sir. I was out here before you came, sir. I was here. Anybody that know me
know what's up when it comes to my daughter. I'm a bad mom. Tell them to show you. Tell them to tell you right now the name of her school, real quick, right now. Bet you can't tell you. Bet you he don't know the name of her teacher. He don't even know the day of her graduation. It's next week. He don't know that. He don't know her gymnastics instructor. He don't know where she goes to swim lessons at. He don't know her dance instructor. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know her dentist. He doesn't.
Yo, I don't know, man. She could be bluffing. What she said? What did he say? When a narcissist loses control, this is their response to tear down the man. Facts. But she needs what? She needs to remember she was married to him for 16 years. What does that say about? Yo, facts is being spit tonight. Knowledge is being spit tonight on the channel. 100%. She wasn't. Listen, man. There's a certain etiquette. See, when I see, okay, I'm not gonna. We gotta call a spade and the crocodile a crocodile. Okay. If a man, all right. What was the boy's name? Amar Shumpert. You know what I'm saying? His lady. They got divorced. You know why she took everything? They had a prenup. But Shumpert was the one that was cheating. And in their prenup was they can't have no cheating, right? If you get married, unless you are open with your partner for what you're going to do outside of that relationship, why are we cheating? So she wasn't doing her job as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because he was doing his job as a man. Now, if he was fucking up, I'm not saying that it's right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that if he was cheating, you should go back and cheat on him. But then at least we understand where the conflict started from. But she doesn't have that backtrack. She doesn't have that receipt. You know what I'm saying? And all facts is being spit in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to New Jersey in the building, man. Big shout out to New Jersey in the building.
Doesn't know her primary doctor's name.
Stuck on the bridge, man. Fuck it, let's go, yo. I think with clear thoughts, rocking some uptowns, the Air Force Ones all white, the strings hang from my jeans sport. 10-cent cups, a tall bottle of Smirnoff. Think you gangster, then we can have a Mexican standoff. Fresh out the dry cleaners, jacket, shirts, pants, shorts. In my closet, I got more hangers than the airport. Slay gave me the microphone, I grabbed it and ran off. Like Shikari with the baton after the handoff. I ain't trying to carry the blame, that was your man fault, he lied twice. He told a pair of lies, he can't walk. Say they got swag, these rappers ain't got no damn sauce. They look like Beetlejuice if you make them take them veneers off. When I hear they music like Tyson, it bites my ears off. I tell them no mas like the night Roberto Duran fought. Say these mumble rappers are more appealing, who cares, boss? Where I'm from, appeal is when courts take a few years off. It ain't Don P, it's Rose. Shout to my man Ross. I don't speak to these punk rappers, I let my...
Yeah, I'm...
Shout out to DC in the building, man. Shout out to DC, man. Shout out to everybody in DC. You know, talking about all the Cadillacs out there, man. Nothing but love for tuning in. You know, talking about. Alright, we heard Papoose spit some more lyrics, but I think Papoose right now should go drop us some mixtape. You know what I mean? Give us some fire right now. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a while since I seen him fresh like that. You know what I mean? Rapping. I done forgot to play it with. You know, I forgot. It's been a while. But this is the part I want to leave this for the end. This is the end off. This is the end off, y'all. Alright, you know what I'm saying? Pap likes, bro, you could tell, genuinely speaking from his heart, he's a rapper, man. He just like, yo, on the spot, that man will spit some rhymes for you. You know what I'm saying? I agree. I think Remy's relationship will flop in the end because of the pretense of how it started. You got to remember, the pretense of how it started, the foundation of it was not good. You know what I'm saying? Was not good at all. You know what I mean? Right? So, and Remy can't write. Hey, this is why she's not spitting no bars, homie. She's not getting. We ain't gonna hear about Remy in the booth. We're doing no records. Not that I know of. You know what I'm saying? She gonna talk about this league and shit that I ain't never seen nowhere. You know, I don't got my ears to that shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if you're making your money, you're making your money. But these ladies, right? This panel, and this is what's wrong with society. And hey, I know my family now, so I know how y'all gonna respond when y'all hear this. Because I thought the same. I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna let it play. All right, I'm gonna let it play. Hold up. Let me make sure my monitor catch up. All right, monitor's caught up. All right, bet. Let's do this.
I'm wondering, do y'all really even like men that really hold y'all down on that type of front?
Nope.
And
I think she appreciates him.
and again, I'm not speaking about y'all in particular.
Yeah.
I'm speaking about women in general. Do they really like men that from this lens? And I think that Papoose is just the latest example or the biggest example right now. It seems like women look for men that are a lot more dominant. I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for. That's the opposite of Papoose. That's not a good guy, but is more of a little bit more of a bad boy type to it. I don't know how to explain what it is that I'm saying,
Well,
but I think everybody get it.
you want a man.
What he's trying to say is, I always use the phrase the house nigga. You know, like, come on, one of my partners put me on that shit. The house nigga? Oh, they don't want that nigga. The nigga that goes to work, mind his business. On the weekends, he clean his car. He chill with his kids. He's simple. They don't want that nigga. No. That only a good woman respect that kind of nigga. A woman that remind, cause you gonna listen to what this girl has, cause listen to what this lady says. Niggas like that, they consider, oh, you don't want a man that you can walk all over. What the fuck are we talking about, man? Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all, we family. All right, my mom, and my dad got divorced. All right, cool. I see my mom moved on. Right, I came to the house one day. So I see her new man. He cleaned the house, washing dishes and shit. I go to my partner. Yo, this nigga's a square. My daddy would never do that shit. What the fuck? What's wrong with this nigga? What are he doing? But in hindsight, she's happy. That's a good nigga. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I'm like, okay, you can't be a certain way. You got to be humble. But those dudes don't always get the respect. So listen to this lady's response to when the man just said that. Take this in. All right? Yo, all right. You know what? Let's go. Okay, hold on. Factual shit's being spoken in the chat right now. You know what I'm saying? Remy can't drop no albums because we ain't never hear shit. It's probably because they have facts. The nigga was writing records. You can't do nothing else no more. You're done. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I mean? She's not relevant. This is facts. You know what I mean? Too much young competition out there. You know what I mean? For the 100% facts. You gotta have to deal with all these motherfuckers right now that's popping. You know, the Sexy Reds and all them guy niggas. It's not. And nobody wants to see her ass twerking nothing. God damn it. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Yo. Oh. And you know what, though? I remember we said it in the last one of the last chats, right? The only record I ever remember her on was the motherfucking Lean Back. I swear to God. And the homie Night, you know what I'm saying, let us know, hey, that shit was done because of Pat. That collapse, and it's a collapse. She ain't got her own records. I said the same shit. I said, I ain't never known no record she had. That's what I said. But listen to this lady's response. You know what I'm talking about?
That understands how, to be with a woman. You don't want him to be a machismo, but you also don't want him to be where you can walk all over him, because you'll lose respect for him. Because if I can tell you what to do, then that's not leadership to me, right? And you want to be able to learn from him. You want him to be able, to lead. And so if he can't tell you no, or if he don't ever tell you no, then that tells me you're not able to have discernment to when I may not be in the right. I'm not able to lead the family. So it's just, I think men gotta walk.
Bro, she doesn't even know what the hell she's talking about. In my perspective, if your woman can't, it's not a matter of telling you what to do. It's, yo, listen, it's a captain and a co-captain, right? So I always use this analogy, you know what I'm saying, with my wife and my partners. I always say it like this, right? If you riding this plane, we gonna fly this plane. We gonna fly this plane right here. It can't take off without a captain and a co-pilot. It's not going no fucking where, nigga. it ain't leaving the ground, nigga. So neither one is more important than the other. Cause yo, guess what, dog? You can't fly this motherfucker without me any goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? So I have a right to have an input. So what it sounds to me is like, yo, she just wants to be a square and let the man be in control of every motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if he's soft, which means he allows you to speak your mind and say and have an input, now you consider that walking all over a man. So how are we supposed to act? So then, and they know that we know what the double standard that is. They always gonna say, "Oh well, you don't listen to me when I speak." That's gonna be the next rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But let's listen to how she finishes off.
A fine line, because they have to. You know what I'm gonna say?
What? I'm listening.
Men just need to be men, and not worry about what women think. Because if you
She don't even know what to say. She said, we got to walk a fine line. A fine line to do what? To do what? Yo, in a marriage, every person got to just play their role. I feel bad they got to this point, y'all. You know what I'm saying? After all these years of marriage, it shouldn't even got to this point. I feel she should not be, she should take responsibility for her actions. You know what I mean? Judging by everybody in the chat, the consensus is she should take responsibility for her actions. And that, yo, Papoose was a good man, and from what we could see, from the lenses that we could see, is a good man got taken advantage of. Now I'm not saying that, yo, if it was the other way around, we'd have to keep it real, family. We would have to condemn Papoose if it was Papoose's fault. But since it's not his fault, you know what I'm saying? We gotta call it straight up and down like 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right? So that's how I see it. You know what I mean? We can only keep it a buck on the channel all the time when we speak, when we converse. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this situation doesn't get worse. If it does get worse, you know I'm going to be on top of that shit. We going to be on top of that shit. Because we straight up and down like 6 o'clock. Shout out for everybody tuning in. Shout out to New Jersey. Shout out to DC. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my partners tuning in. East Coast, West Coast, North Side, South Side. It don't matter because there's nothing but love in the chat regardless. You know what I'm saying? If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button one time for me, because we bring the funk and the flavor each and every night. Roll call, 8 p.m. You know how I do it. You know what I'm saying? And smash up the like button for the play. You know what I'm talking about? For all the flatbackers and Cadillacers, smash up that like button for me. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate y'all on a Monday night. You know what I'm talking about? Sincerely, I appreciate y'all on a Monday night. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all can enjoy y'all evening, but y'all got some time to spend with me. That's absolutely nothing but appreciation. You know what I'm talking about? And as always, let me know what country, what state, what province, what street corner, what penthouse in the sky you checking in from. Because we worldwide, baby. And it's nothing but love.